Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate the warm welcome. And the attendance this year is wonderful, reassuring. It's good to be back here at the Neshoba County Fair. Thank you very much for the warm welcome and the invitation to be on your program this morning. Thank you for giving me the honor of serving in the United States Senate. I've enjoyed being your senator. The past 7 months have included a very busy campaign for re-election to the United States Senate, and I'm pleased and honored to accept your nomination. Thank you. A lot of people have worked hard campaigning for me, and I sincerely appreciate and am grateful for that support. Whether you voted for me or not in the primary, I'm now asking everyone to join together. Let's unite so we can win in November. I know there's one thing we can all agree on. It's that Mississippi is worth fighting for. As your United States Senator, my purpose will be to continue to represent all Mississippians from every part of the state. No matter your skin color, of how much money you have, it's my job to represent everyone. I will continue to be accessible, willing to listen, and working to get things done for our state of Mississippi. And I will work with local officials, state and local officials, businesses, community leaders, any who have ideas to propose about how to create economic opportunity for all Mississippians. That's my continued commitment to you. If you happen to walk by television during the past few months, you might have seen or heard some things about me. Some pictures I saw even made me look a little bit older than I thought I was. But I'm not bothered by that, not too much. I remember another Republican who spoke at the fair a few years ago, and some people criticized his age. I don't know about you, but I think Ronald Reagan turned out to be a great president. Today we launched the general election campaign. I want to share with you some of my priorities for the future. Having access to affordable, quality health care is something we all want, but more government control over our lives is not the solution. That's why I've always opposed Obamacare and have written legislation to repeal it. Obamacare has been flawed from the beginning. The implementation has been a disaster, and it's time to stop it once and for all. And stopping wasteful spending, reducing our national debt are also top priorities. With a new Republican majority in the United States Senate, I will have the opportunity to serve as chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee. In that position, I can do more for Mississippi and at the same time work to stop wasteful government spending, making our government more efficient, creating an environment of less burdensome regulation will allow the free market to flourish and create more jobs and prosperity for everyone. Agriculture is extremely important to our state, and I've had the opportunity to work closely with Mississippi farm families. I'm pleased to have been a part of writing the recent Farm Bill, which ensures that that America can continue to have a plentiful and safe supply of food and fiber and forest products, all of which mean more and better jobs for Mississippi farmers, and that's worth fighting for too. We should never take for granted how much farmers contribute to our quality of life. As we've seen recently, the world continues to be an unpredictable and dangerous place. It's more important than ever that America maintain its military strength to defend our freedom. It was my pleasure to be able to serve in the United States Navy. I fully appreciate how our men and women in uniform and our veterans deserve our continued support. And I'm grateful to all of the Mississippians who play key roles in our national defense. I will also keep working to make sure the military bases across our state are up to date and strong. They're good for our country and they're good for our local communities. We should also support the industries that support our military forces. Raytheon in Forest, for example. Ingalls Shipbuilding on the coast are good examples. These jobs help provide the training, the resources needed to improve our national defense and keep us safe. Making sure we're safe and secure within our own borders is very important. But we have an immigration crisis on America's southern border, and even though the President has tried to ignore the problem, it must be addressed. Money alone is not going to solve our immigration problem, but solving it will require a commitment to enforce the laws of our land. I know people get frustrated with Washington. I do too sometimes. I share the frustration because there's so much at stake. There's a lot that needs to be done. I also know the best way to change Washington quickly is to elect a Republican majority in the United States Senate in November. I have been honored with the endorsement of many groups who share our values of more freedom, economic opportunity, and traditional values. I'm very grateful to have the endorsement from the National Rifle Association and the National Right to Life organization. Most of all, I would appreciate your personal endorsement on my behalf to your friends and your family. With your help together, we can make sure Mississippi is a place of great opportunity for our children and grandchildren. And I've got some of both, and I'm proud of them. And they're all Mississippians. Thank you for